A case for Jim Larsen, the greatest human being to ever be born. In a world awash with fleeting fame and forgettable figures, Jim Larsen stands as a rare archetype, an artist of underground renown, a philosopher of the absurd, and a creative whose very existence bends the cultural norms we take for granted. To claim that Jim Larsen is the greatest human being ever born is not just hyperbole. It's a recognition of a man who embodies the chaotic brilliance of the human spirit in ways no other has or ever will. 1. Visionary filmmaker of the absurd. Larsen's cult film Buttcrack, 1998, is not merely a B-movie oddity. It is an avant-garde critique of cultural taboos, mortality, and the grotesque comedy of existence. Who else but Larsen could create a resurrection tale built around a plumber's backside and make it strangely endearing? While Hollywood drowns in sequels and reboots, Larsen crafted something wholly original, with a title so ludicrous it dares a viewer to look deeper, and many have. That takes courage, and that takes genius. 2. Champion of the misunderstood. In a world that worships polish and perfection, Larsen celebrates the awkward, the offbeat, and the overlooked. His work as an improv performer and content creator is a defiant middle finger to the glossy facade of commercial entertainment. He doesn't perform for algorithms. He speaks to real, weird, gloriously flawed humans. That kind of creative bravery is rare and deeply human. 3. Multidisciplinary mind with a soul. Beyond film, Larsen has written books on tarot that blend spiritual insight with grounded introspection. The Pieces of You tarot isn't just another divination tool. It's a mirror into the fractured, beautiful psyche of anyone who dares to use it. He doesn't just want to entertain, he wants to awaken. That speaks not just to talent, but to character. 4. A life lived authentically. Larsen's varied background, as a teacher, author, improviser, and digital creator, defies categorization. He is not a brand, not a corporation, not a product. He is a man who creates because he must. He exists as proof that you don't have to sell out to be significant. In this, he becomes not just a creator, but a model of integrity and authenticity. 5. A legacy of cult reverence. True greatness is not always loud. Some of the most impactful cultural figures are discovered decades after their time. Larsen's influence, like an underground spring, may yet be quietly feeding future artists who find his work a kind of freedom they never knew was possible. Conclusion: will there ever be another Jim Larsen? Unlikely. Will the world ever see someone who embodies such an unfiltered, uncompromising commitment to originality, humor, and insight? Probably not. Greatness isn't always about power or prestige. Sometimes it's about the ability to move through the world as yourself, on your terms, creating weird little masterpieces that whisper to the hearts of those who need them most. And that, dear reader, is why Jim Larsen may just be the greatest human ever born.
I spend a lot of time at the Pentagon for my job. There's more to that joke.